Hello, greetings again, Jumbas. This time we're going to do a quick overview of the Medtech Career Skills Package. We're going to go right into these and do a quick overview of each of these skills. Now, the special ability of the Medtech is Medical Tech. That is the one that's a rating of how good a doctor are you. Now, at a lower level, you may not be that great. You may be only able to set basic broken bones and do simpler work. The higher the level, the better at it you're going to be. The worse the condition is, the more major surgery you're going to be able to do, that kind of thing. Now, the whole medical tech, how it works, what benefits you get, the injured character gets from your medical tech skill, that's a whole nother video. We're going to go into wounds, light wounds, mortal saves. We'll go into how long a hospital stay is, or what kind of treatment you need depending on your wound level. That's going to be another video. It's much more detailed than go into a quick overview one like this. But for the moment, suffice to say, medical tech medical tech is a doctor. First aid is going to be a trained nurse or trained paramedic. Medical tech is somebody that really is a doctor, really knows what they're doing, not just kind of good at it, but is a professional. Now, it doesn't mean they have a license. Ripper Doc is an unlicensed, usually an unlicensed back alley basement shop kind of a doctor. Maybe a former doctor, maybe somebody lost their license, that kind of thing, potentially. But medical tech is your rating, your skill level as a doctor, and your healing ability. Awareness notice your ability to pick up on the clues. Did that shooter have a scar? Was he right or left-handed? Did you notice that, or can you notice that note that's laying under the couch or under that seat cushion to try and pick up on clues, things like that? That's the basic awareness notice skill. As we go down, basic tech. Now, basic tech is your ability to, repair stuff. With a good basic tech skill, you can repair any kind of mechanical machinery, fix the toaster all the way up through, I was about to say maintaining your cryo tank, but that's a whole nother skill potentially. Basic tech, and I'll correct myself there. I'm going to say basic tech might be the skill you use to repair and maintain that cryo tank. Cryo tank operation, which is a little bit further down the list, but that's your ability to operate a cryo tank. How to use it. Now, I'll kind of skip around here a little bit in this case. Cryo tanks come in different shapes and sizes. You can have a cryo tank that's big enough for an entire person to be in. Alt Cunningham, there's a whole story, a whole bunch of lore on that. A Netrunner actually survived, sort of, for a time. You'd have to watch the video, hear that story. But by being in a cryo tank at the time she was attacked and almost killed, she was able to activate her emergencies. But that's a story for another video as well. Cryogenic tank. So you might have one that's just big enough for a limb, an arm, a hand, a toe, a finger, whatever it is, all the way up to something big enough for a whole person. Next one, we're going to go back around to diagnose illness. Your ability to diagnose what the problem is, what's wrong with that sick person, what kind of treatment they might need to heal, to progress, and get better from the problem. Education is education general knowledge. Your general level of education, formally we'd say grade school versus high school, college, a doctorate, but this also could refer to informal education. But it's your general knowledge level about everything, general stuff, the world around you, history. It's a general skill of all those things, your knowledge about all those things. Cryotank operation we covered. Library search is more your ability to locate data, locate specific information or pieces of information that you're looking for in publicly available, or at least accessible by you, databases, data terms, other sources of information like that. Pharmaceuticals, your ability to and knowledge of drugs and combining them, your ability to pick the right drug for the right situation or the right combination, and know the interactions between different drugs, so you don't prescribe or administer something that works against each other or even causes more harm than good because of the way they come together. Zoology, animals. If you are going to be a vet, you're going to have a high zoology skill. Basically, it's doctors for vets skill. Basically. Human perception. Now, this is your ability to, just by looking or talking to someone, determine their mood, determine if they're lying to you, some other things like that. I'm going to say in the realm of a Medtech specifically, this is going to be, are they being honest with you about what their condition is, both physically, what happened to them in a given event or why they're injured, but also because you're a Medtech, you're going to deal with people with cyberware, with other things, and your human perception is a skill you're going to use to determine how well they're handling that cyberware. If they're close to the edge, are they doing just fine? Are they somewhere in the middle? Human perception will help you deal with that part of it. If you're someone that's going to specialize in cyberware and things of that nature, then you're going to want a high human perception to be able to determine, can this person take that limb replacement, that cyber eye? If you install that cyber eye, are they going to go psycho as soon as they wake up from the procedure? This is human perception that help you determine these things. Again, quick overview of the skills, of the career skills package for the Medtech. If you want any more detail, there's several of these we're going to do deep dive on, I think. Medtech, medical tech is a big one. That's going to be at least one that might be multiple videos in the future because of how involved healing can be and medical treatment can be. So we're going to cover that in more detail later. But let me know in the comments. I may not do that one immediately, but if you let me know in the comments that you're looking for it, that's information you need, then I'll move it up on the list. We'll do it sooner. But appreciate your watching. Do all the things. Leave me some comments. A thumbs up, a thumbs down, a subscribe. Hit the bell. I appreciate it. Appreciate your watching. And of course, if you know anybody else that plays or is interested in Cyberpunk that could use a little more information, more detail on a given skill, let them know about the channel. Any kind of referrals like that, it helps. Helps me get more viewers, more subscriptions, and the more comments I get, the more information I get from you guys. It tells me what I can do better, what videos you're looking for, what videos can help you out more for your game, for your group, as a player, as a ref, whatever it may be. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.